Na Sempa FM so ne Ekosiisen dwumade no asoguso awutie no 20 minutes after 3 ma yana mo nyina ase guso de me here some segment no bremo ntimo nhye ne nso ema yen. I've received loads and loads of your messages mekan amamo Asaki Awingobit executive secretary Emma Importers and Exporters Association. This one says it is only in Ghana that a character that someone would be allowed to sit on national TV and peddle falsehood at the same time use politics to settle his personal scores. That's Samuel Brian Boabin Edie Enono. Good day, Obi. The special prosecutor is doing well, and I think he needs the support of Ghanaians. From all indications, there would be some powerful hands who try to sabotage his work because some of his findings will implicate them. A lot of us know exactly what is happening with the auction sales at the port. It is an open secret that there is a lot of rot ongoing at the port in terms of these auction sales. There would be a can of worms that will be opened if he stands firm and investigates the auction process. And trust me, Obi, the findings will shake the spine of our country. Godi Tema. We say, Obi, I support the work of the special prosecutor, but my point of departure with his new directives has to do with the time frame he gave. Why not start the investigations from before 2016? Or there were no infractions at the port with regards to auction cars before 2016. Don Pino, point of departure or no diaba no. We say, Obi, I think now we can appreciate the president for setting up the OSP, an office in which Martin Amidu failed to live up to expectation. Ajebin may not get everything right, but to have the sense that there's a kind of police around is good for our fight against corruption. John Bart Ado, Ohio, US of A. Obi, a happy birthday to Dr. Isaac Ofori Tieku of Christo Asafo Clinic. A glorious birthday to him. Eradi Inshanoda from the family Madame Faustina Ode and Ernest from Taifa. Happy birthday to Obinfo Edu Asare Mampong Ekwapim Hene Chiame. He is 70 years today. Long life, more blessings. And this from Nana Yerenchi the first. Mampong Ekwapim Apesemaka Ehenenti. Obinfo Edu Asare Oya Mampong Ekwapim Hene Chiame. Where the 70 years and happy birthday to you. Obi, in fact, Ghana's problems there, I don't know when we would actually deal with them. As posited by Honorable Kennedy Japan, we blacks are naturally born bad. Kwesi Reynolds, Agona, Odobin. Obi, special prosecutor the Assembly, but he should extend it to 2012. I can't wait to see such names. George Quatin Adenta. Obi, why start from 2016? Why not start from the preceding years? Why not start from 2008? Why not 2001? Is it that this whole investigation is targeted at one man, Colonel Damoa, who had dared the special prosecutor? We deserve better. Idi Muhayudin Edia or Nodiaba. No. Colonel Damoa be Commissioner of SEPS. Asaki unim year cro.
I am say 1 year, 2 years. 2.5 or so.
2.5 years as Commissioner of SEPS.
I am say Mr. Daniel in 3 years or so.
Ebe 2019 and obey a commissioner.
Because as a Christian Koye answer Colonel Baye.
Okay.
First the Colonel no board no so.
No board no.
He was part of the first Akufo-Addo government board.
Okay. And from the board no babe a commissioner.
And in the board there no, I think he was in charge of this NAPCO.
Okay.
So,
okay. Okay.
Till when
NACO banana NAPCO.
They say NAPCO and NAPCO. So
narcotics control for
no NAPCO. So they were Revenue Ghana.
Okay, Revenue Ghana for now. Okay.
So when the Isaac left ministries, then they brought him Colonel
as the commissioner. Okay.
Good
afternoon. Please wish Miss Ernestina Boachi Adom of the Barbados High Commission in Accra a happy birthday for me. Ain't Ernestina Boachi Iadom or Barbados High Commission here in Accra. Happy birthday to you. Live to be 94.7 and beyond. Ma yenhwe we so Obi, we do not need a national discussion on conflict of interest. Our laws are clear already on the matter. All we need is implementation. One for Woodin and Kahon. But thank you nonetheless. Good afternoon to you, Alex Martinson, as well. And let me say good afternoon to you and welcome to Accra. Isaac Entry, we are General Bank of Ghana, Tamale office. Isaac Entry, good afternoon and welcome to Accra. Hey, now where they are then Cameroon yefi. Yeah.
Asempa FM.
My
94.7.
My one and only protege, Nana Kwesi Kumsin, Nana Kwesi Kumsin is a fantastic young man. He is somebody I call a protege. In fact, or a quintessential protege.
Na me you done for pa me my birthday April 24th.
Ah, now yeah, August. Oh, can April.
Oh, I say one we no man na me dim we are diabolic for them ha. They am na muka, they am na munka.
Nana Kwesi Kumsin, happy birthday to you. Live to be 94.7 and beyond. Oh, ECG Communications Directorate. Happy birthday to you. I appreciate you and you know I love you. Happy birthday and do have a good one. Wait, say, Obi, please help me say a glorious happy birthday to my sister Bertha Alonsi or NPA. Yeah, can say a idea teacher unions no a issue statement. Na ye be kan your statement ne Angel Kabono di nko ba ansa na no ma me ne Asaki Awingobet enwi ono ye executive secretary ma Importers and Exporters Association. Now say let aben na be kan ma Asaki.
Yo obi me damase me chewti for ina na misa baba tra konja we no ofidi we ya adia Ghana I do 2 o'clock Ghana for ina near tea near hwa wonim se me yekosase ne me free Boko and I can't the elite of people from Boko at least yakopon ya do make her.
Yes.
Na say me baba tra na man timi use the opportunity to appeal to my people back home and that means I'm not being responsible.
Yes.
And I say me for so the koso hono. Nipa kukum de enye de de.
Enya de papa.
Dabi.
Omu kum nipa wo ho.
Omu kum nipa to kwasi wo ho. Na to kono se na to kono si no. Wo hwa since to kono page no. Wo hwa omo a mo frimpa ya youth. Ya youth no. Na every town, every village is they stand on elects on the youth. Now say at the end of the day, say yeah, you need to come here, where who will then come to take care of our old men and old women, and then Kulano. In fact, my appeal is that I want to extend invitation to New for our Mampusi for me. Boku Senior Secondary School.
Oh, okay.
I sat in class with many of these our brothers from the Mampusi side. Apart from that, auntie so I worry about Mampusi sides.
Okay, me want in Bokono. There are 2 main tribes.
Exactly.
Mamprusi and Kusasi.
Yes.
Who ye Kusasi?
Me Kusasi. Me papa ye Kusasi.
In Tokwana ye between Mamprusis and Kusasis.
Exactly. What is happening on the ground
and now? Because of chieftaincy.
And the point is, there's nothing like chieftaincy. And make a mass say, we Ghana used to be colonial era.
Yes.
Omukwaya na yabeje nkurmaji independent maye. Sab Pepe na Mampusi used to be chiefs those days. But Ebra Kusa's for niti no say ye beje chieftaincy no. Ye into kwasi ye court. Ye person can what happened. But as we speak now no, the Zugurana the Boko Naba is the chief. Now me who any whether public or private Zugurana can say Kusa's for yen so kuku Mampusi for because Mampusi for hano. And as a young chief Mampusi for Mbrano Palace Dabida on Kasada. So in every town, to say Uko Ashama say it's cosmopolitan. And Crawford, they are every tribe is there. Even they built big houses, running big business. But still you have to respect the indigenous.
That's true.
Anambwa.
That's true.
Any town that is there without having love for visitors or strangers, and that is not a good town to be. What they say. And Boko is a business town. Uko Boko, Mampusi line. No, we are business. Because for so near business goro. Musa ya kofa goro ba. Ya the Nigeria kotani ya dikto goro ba. So you business people. We need peace. If there's no peace, you can't do your business. BEC, akakakra, they'll be writing. So if every day they are poi.
Teachers
kusas for Ankola, Mambusi for Ankola, we put that is our future. We put them at risk.
Yeah.
Apart from senior secondary school, 29th grade, my son is at school. I'm not because of security reason. I can't put where he is.
Yeah.
But my son is in SS. He's to be writing exam. I think they're starting the festival on 29th. In Bokusek Tech, Umusumo Hoyo, to be writing exams. To currently Emma, the Nation Training College has to go to senior secondary school, Bokusek to get a space so that they will relocate their students to that place. I think it is time that I want to extend to the elite of the Mampusis, the Yeremians, at least Papa now in charge of buffer stock and Hanan.
Also a Mampusi.
I may also say Mampusi crowd. He has some relation with the Mampusi also. But there are other prominent people from the Mampusi community.
Like who?
I think on top of my head, Yeremia is there.
Okay.
So Yeremia Kasa, no comfort Betty. They are telling some person who say all those people that they see them up to know, their wives and their children are not in Boku. When there's curfew, they are not in Boku. So you are not because of Kwakuntu can call but you. Na esi ko that 4 o'clock no. And so we dwen hu say the sani pan ne ban awai. Nicola our school bay. Me Nicola our school bay. Nicola no say curfew ba Nicola to school. Na me dachi ne day.
Yeah.
And they show that there's no any mediator from anywhere about peace bar apart from yen kasa nti yeti akra ha ne ya kasa ma each other. Let's just go back to Boku. Okay. Sat in the community center, do a press conference, unite the youth, and tell them let's just go and do your business. Because Zukurana is not sacking anybody from the town. Uko Boko Yaman Prison Kusa for Guano. Uko Bokua, Mosi for Waho, Busanga for Waho, I before Waho, where do you walk Nikra, our Boko? Say bullet is flying now. It doesn't know the way your Kusa, where your Mampusi. What you say? And say there's development. Development is so ember because there's no peace. If I saw your farm go on crowd, they'll be fed up with us. Please, I want to appeal at home that we need peace. Let's give peace a chance. And let the old man think. He's over 80 years or 90 years. Every day, he's not happy. The Transition Council is not happy. And so let us unite. We and Mampus has been staying there for a very long time. The two of us who built Boku, the two of us who made Boku business town. The two of us used to make Boku business town. Let us go back and do a business and forget about fight. So that's my appeal to my people back at home.
I hope they've listened.
Yeah, and I want to employ you people that reach out to their level-headed people to ask them, can't you talk to your people? Because as for talk to, even if anything, you the media can even initiate that thing. You go to Boku and hold as a permit to have Mufide where Echo Boku. You bring the Kusas, you bring the Mampusi. You sit outside. You say we need peace. Peace it will help us. It will help us. Now, so back to issues now. One say this week, me can something concerning our city depreciation.
Yes.
And now here, me can say, me say, I'm paying an advice. I'm apologize to Ghanaians for woefully failing Ghanaians, because I can't fathom why. Yeah, you profile country by country. Currency. You see, first Sri Lanka, citizen a buafa, presidential villa. Cause we say Didi Umuduani na Adenti, say they were there enjoying. One family were there enjoying and living the masses. And to Mukoko Pampa Mominano. Ghana the Yampesa. Your profile country by country, 54 countries no. The sister like near West. Second Ghana. But you were on pay catcher say discussion and come there. 2016 anamwa. You were Ghana on President Kufaro at the 2016 or catch say you Ghana ya some your momo. Yan some where yan try no where. You were but we catcher say your city your foundation will expose you. And say we built on 4 traumatic areas with inflation, with depreciation, with exchange rate, and with GDP. Yes, I'm okay. Now, say Russia first, almost see, almost the subwanable COVID-19. Even scar COVID-19 in the blessing COVID-19 was a blessing in disguise in the sense that Yahoo Skabuto and World Bank and the IMF the Maye. Even at the point the financial no Babacano no person or bought the actual figure. It takes the representative bank, World Bank representative to say this was the amount that gave to Ghanaians. Apart from the COVID-19 Russia buy no. your profile. I mean, who says in to come and see what Russia and Ukraine? They were part of the Western currency that came out recently. They are even doing quite extremely well. And then Honorable Adongo Bisa say, is the measures landing in Ghana? No. So we had where they told us, say, I confirm at some point fly to Nigeria and to Burkina Faso. And based on that, no, buy in 2017, no, first 100 days, but we are holy press conference. The catcher say, he has arrested the city and locked it and give the keys to the Agibi. Agibi was Empara that the Agibi not to her. Until say, I mean, my who say, city no, or break cells, or be a chino for crime. Now you will keep my IGP there and no case to say a chobi, you know, headquarters. I mean, case I knew you do bar, that means IGP in case and take me great. And take so you to me jumping cells or Johnny, or Johnny, he's looking to cross border into city no or Koda Nigeria. IGP can no longer arrest the city. Government must trigger Interpol to go and bring the city back. Because we shared after 2017. Team the constitute for economic management team. Emma or Mampen vice president didn't die. What a solid team. And I'm done with obviously. Can anybody remember the previous government economic management team? So you had all these solid guys. And we had this, we have spent recklessly without regards to the fiscal policy. Bishop finance minister at the point say, "Sir, dollar rate and simple lines are multi-term and raise hedge their rate more than even the interbank rate." No, what are you? Only finance minister some catch them. Or say that belong to Bank of Ghana. You know, no. You see, I go to Bank of Ghana because but look at the inflation, look at the city depreciation that thing, and SK rate. No, they also tell you that it has to do with fiscal policy. Not they are not reliable or responsible or managing. Fiscal policy. Until who be someone finance minister, Bank of Ghana, are they talking to each other? Finance minister, governor of Bank of Ghana, economic management team, are they communicating?
The association you represent, association there.
Importers and Exporters Association.
My role in the city depreciation here then.
It's here. Nancy, I won't come. Jomo, one quarter name.
But say my role in the city depreciation.
Role here then. Role say. If you used to use 100,000 to get like $50,000 to go and bring goods, and now we can sell 100,000 Ghana cedis now, you will not get up to even $40,000.
Goods man, I'm on call for another.
Oh, never be brave. More or sugar or frozen chicken or spare parts or a lot of types of
I don't know for frozen chicken, and I'm on coffee or domain crow.
Beside Greek minister. Say budget na year from part 2017 till date no budget na year no sika sen bodu sen omodema domain krom for no we upia for domain krom since 2017 finance agreements agreements up to date no what amount of money have they said no quite recent na wono mukasa no omo say omo director bi say omo ko ho for the past 4-5 years no na omo hwe omo ni hwe poultry ho so recently interview omo back director back wa and I'll catch a free domain, and they are now going for the past 6 years and 5 years. After no person or come muska.
And Papa no compare now the blame na abo unso members no.
Say they
say omo fixation and interest in importing everything from chalawate to toothpick no. Eka problem a ye face here.
And you no credit.
And you no credit.
And you no credit.
Na nyɛ mo na mo $6.
Me see na Ghana import jwadifo nkwa ne $6 no. Wo hwɛ 2018 aban na ba na Bank of Ghana and the finance minister collapse banks say they were not doing well. They want to make our economy very resilient, our city very stability no. And no collapse no. See our banks now high and say see because of this current dispensation, inflation is rising, depreciation is catching them. They are no more breaking even. They want to wind up. Will we survive as a country? Every year, when they after profit after tax, they repatriate. Telecommunication in this country, do they belong to Ghanaians? Do they belong to Ghanaians? At the end of the day, all these people are saying you more than who those people no shipping lines are omo heke omo re na ye bo da bia be bo even to the extent me kura me bisa finance minister any mo pay regulatory body my no mo to regulate onshore of these shipping lines because I can't fathom why an importer will pay freight for shipping line and shipping line who are representative we are carry representative agency in Ghana here now me never bedu me process it to clear my cargo I reach a point time I see me bra ho na release me confirm container just for it to print to show that Ampara Nemana is belong to Asaki no. Some of them are taking 7,000 Ghana cedis, 6,000 Ghana cedis for local handling charges. Charges that you and that cannot even you can have a well in the well that happens. Where we caught Ivory Coast, we caught to the same shipping line. They are calling in Ivory Coast, Benin, Togo, Nigeria, Kenya, South Africa.
Okay, in the Formono, you want government to deal with the depreciation.
They have to deal with the depreciation.
You don't accept
plus inflation rate,
interest
rate of the bank.
You don't accept, say, more as importers, no. More a part of the problem. You don't accept that.
Good. We might be, but to put this blame square 100% on that our neck.
No, more a part.
No, but one can solve say a part. No, we can say feel depreciation no there and our dollar rate I get for. But what they have forgotten that Obi is that we rather are keeping the country now in safe in terms so that there's no food crisis. 24 more days adwane ba sec omo they should crash us guess one night now. If the crash you will see within one week self. Yeah, you know how we run helter skelter. Sa 81 hanger no ebesaba. There's a gap. And so I said that my offices I do advocate for export and import. I will be very glad if they give more resources to our poultry producers, our rice producers, and they can produce up to 600,000 metric tons. With the same quality. That is why last time we were talking to the poultry producer, no, because the processes, no, it has to be closer to them. So I want to among Hussein, Madame Papa. Fair, Senor Hosi, no, so is into rice farming and maize. They will tell you this challenge. We need the processor to say, Tamale, Avenas, Omoko plan set out Omo plan now Tamale Center.
Yes.
Is that they supposed to take it to the farmland? To say Vietnam and others are Indian rice and that's the processing plan. No, it is within the farm gate. When in the answer, you don't need to harvest the rice. By the time you take it to where the processor is done, then the rice dry. When the processes it, or we call it pie baller. When the pie baller is not at the farm but it's sitting somewhere, when they take it there, they will. That is why we see broken rice. Now, we don't want broken rice. We want grain rice. We want to see the real starch. So in other areas, the processor is sitting in the farm area, so that when the harvest is wet, you take it to the pie baller. That's why you see the young grains.
Abanka say, or say, or fix the CD situation, no. In the or ban the importation of certain items, our members need to be in the bar. Would you resist it?
My advice to even 2018 or 2019, what can I say? Finance was it 2021? I can't remember, but Agri Minister said something some years ago that 2 years to come, nobody will bring rice here.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
And Mr. said, what mechanism has he put in place? He couldn't. I think he was also here again when I sent that text message. You see, he was dodging it. Because he said it's a private investor, he decided where. But if the private investors come, you can help them. So look, we really want serious government wants you not get don't go and fix setup where it's located. So that if the pipe baller, that's why people from Nigeria to come and buy our raw rice and go there and produce. It shouldn't be like that. So we gradual. We talk about it's not short-term measures. We need a long-term, medium to long-term. I will support it because Africa.
So would you have that patience to say, okay, government, we appreciate to be able to permanently deal with the city fluctuation. You need to put in place short, medium to long term.
It's not
policies.
Short, medium to long term.
Medium to long term.
August. So say what August?
Yeah, August.
Now, Agri Minister, they two just say Okoto having tractors. We say who say tractors in August. What is the farming period in this country?
Period. Okay.
Now say a minister or no person am born some man. Who got attracted by in August. Tractors should have been here in around February. March.
My question to you, let's say.
Be some question. No.
Sabanka say or medium to long term. They are fixing CD depreciation. No? But for now, they are kakra. Would you agree? Only members some
measures to say they. And to catch you say, yeah, but but it cannot be short term. Say, who sorry say?
No, I'm medium to long term. That's the point I just.
We will support.
But
and that's what him said. Someone said there was a policy that answer about frozen food above 40% buy it from Ghana producers. My people will place orders to the Ghanaian poultry farm. From national president, they will place order. They will go to Europe and bring them in America or Brazil or other country, UK, and bring the frozen. Come and pay huge taxes because of that they are paying huge tax. And there's a percentage. What you don't know is that there's anytime they clear rice at the port or frozen chicken at the port, there's a huge percentage. It goes to first. It used to be IDIF, and IDIF metamorphosed to become EXIM.
Yes,
those monies are supposed to be given to identify the farm and give them. Go to the EXIM bank and ask them to want to see their book and see what many farmers and see what if they have given it to farm. They give to a party apparatus. People who are not into farming. Yes, I'm telling you. Quote me anywhere that Asaki said it. Lawrence, Oti EXIM bank. Uncle I say. This huge farmer, you discuss a man who call Northern region. I say, in deeper thing, identify her who call Volta region. We have been saying Jose to say, who call a Hohoi area. That's a low land. It's a right. I say, we can see this number of farmers. We have given them A, B, C, exact amount. Who call Doma? Among portraits, no? You discover a bit of paper. I'm telling you, and if you open your line, they will tell you. Some people had letter approved 1 million Ghana, 2 million Ghana, 3 million Ghana. But up to now, Scano, EXIM Bank, people are calling, even manufacturers who want to expand, who are already in the existence, who have contract, who have approval from EXIM board or EXIM Bank. Scano, people are carrying approved contract loan, but there's no fiscal cash to be given to them. They are hiding something. I'm telling you.
Well, letter we know, letter father, yemrin
letter we know.
Yes.
Me as a Quebecer will be as a special prosecutor office no. And yet, first, I am in you, but take office no first.
Yes.
Honorable Martin Hamidu.
Hamidu, yes.
Answer na, minua paying lawyer, Kisi Ajabe, by the office no. Very young man, very vibrant lawyer. Anambwa. Who tell me? Very young, very smart guy.
Yeah.
Lawyer Kisi. I will not run his office down or impugn his integrity. No. I won't do that. If someone is doing that, that's why last time on my hand, Kaka say Asaka there, young family free office. No, that's impugn. Stop mention about me, not my office. Do you understand? Tomorrow 7 you have be better about Conjano. So I don't run that. I respect the office. All of us need to abide appointed set up our office. So all of us, it is our you said it's a young team special prosecutor in the office now. Who by a number to succeed. Good. But if you have issues, that we need education. We need certain education about custom procedure and process. Okay, that was why the other day I said that I am looking forward to see the government or previous successor government yet to come, or this kind of government, if President Akufo-Addo is listening, or his agents are listening, or chief of staff are listening, please, in the board of GRA, appoint a seasoned custom uniform person to be part of the board. Because that was where people were trying to say about this policy. But sometimes you have to understand the people work. Whether we've also signed to treaties, international treaties, because custom or Ghana, we also signed certain international treaties that came to Parliament, then it has been approved and rectified. So it become legal for us to work. With this letter that came from on the 14th of 2022 August from the Commissioner General. Let me put it on record. Said the day Colonel Damon El Kasa Wakumasi before his men about special policy issue. I didn't like his style, but he's a military man. I didn't like his posture and the way he was angry. He shouldn't have been angry. He should have taken his time and explain. Oh, it is not this one. The prosecution we have welcomed it. We accepted it. But the issue is that we are not the first people to have taken that decision. It is something that I came to meet in the office and leave it there. But he, at best, at the end of the day, the advice that he was made, it was not in reference to a specific position. Let me put it. It was that Akurugu, but he did it. It's communication. If you are not a communicator, you you will be speaking some A, but some people reading that you are talking about B. It was the Akurugu guy that he was angry with, actually. Who special prosecutor earlier wanted him and he didn't release him, and Akurugu went and resigned. And even Akurugu, we are told, so even at some point after he resigned, he was given certain staff training, and he came to train, and that was where he started talking something about the commissioner, and the boys went back and tell the commissioner. So, but the way he was angry, people thought he was attacking. When he said you are too small, no, people thought he was talking about too small to
special prosecutor.
Special prosecutor. But I was expecting the communication bureau of custom and then the communication bureau of GRA at the time that special prosecutor Lieutenant Finance the bed, you know, they should have issued a statement to say we have welcomed it as authority. We will work on it, and where you ask us to correct ourselves, we'll correct ourselves. But they didn't do until the man at best in Kumasi. That is the challenge. Besides that, when he was addressing, immediately he finished talking like the way Omar Henry finished talking. Commissioner General was on Zoom. He wasn't there. Commissioner General, he was not in the room where the man addressed, but he was also on Zoom. As I'm talking, maybe they are watching me. He was on Zoom watching him. As soon as he finished, if you are really united person, want to unite and want to get the needed revenue on behalf of the government, your subordinate have spoken something that you are not well happy with it. Before you talk, you draw his attention, and even prompt him that apologize because you are talking to public, because media people were there. He didn't do that. He addressed them.
He didn't do that.
Commissioner General. Amisadai. He addressed after Colonel Damon spoke finish. He was on Zoom. He also came and addressed them through Zoom. He joined the meeting via Zoom.
And now, okay,
Mr. addressed without drawing step into the commissioner. But he rather came back to Accra before he issued this letter.
Oh, okay.
What they said.
Okay.
So, question is, which Commissioner Special Prosecutor stated that the discount that was given, the officer and the Commissioner of Customs that took that decision. What they said, and that because he realized that they did not notify the Commissioner General. That's what the Special Prosecutor report says. Manamwa. Yes, Anokai.
Yes.
That's why he's infringing them into that they take that responsibility by themselves. Let me say the custom is paramilitary. They take instructions and they carry instructions. There's a letter here. Now, even Commissioner General letter, he admitted that there was a board that was constituted in 2021, August, Anambra. And in December 2021, the board directed that they should stop all discounts, rebates, and approval. And then they should also stop using exercises of discretionary, he said unreasonable exercise of discretionary power. So in the report, you remember the special prosecutor said that they use their own discretionary power. So meaning at the time that the deputy commissioner took that decision, GRA as an authority was aware that they were giving this until this new board that came. So I can tell them is the board that was there in 2017 or 2020 until the new board that came in 2021. They then realized that even in December, they now realized that there was so much discounting going out. There was so much discretionary powers given to the officers. So they should stop it. Now, I told you that, I said earlier that the custom is paramilitary and they take instructions. So to let a TA4 TSA, what the officer did, they didn't do wrong, and there was no need for them to go back to the commissioner. While they've given directive, there's directive they have to comply. Whether the commissioner general is sitting there, whether the commissioner general is gone home, whether the commissioner general is sleeping, they can take that decision whilst there's a memo to that effect. One, in 2018, 6th February 2018, this is official letter from GRA. So, for person who letter, no. It's come from GRA memorandum, correct? 2, Commissioner General. 2018, 1 year, 2018, 6th February 2018. Who was the Commissioner General? You can cross check.
Yeah, in T.
Okay.
Okay.
Subject, request for approval to apply graduated values vis-a-vis benchmark values for frozen goods. This was a memo to the Commissioner General at the time. I write to seek your approval for an application of graduated valuation vis-a-vis the benchmark values for frozen food in terms of the quantum, underline the word quantum, okay? Quantum means in terms of quantum consignment per shipment of importer to declarant. I don't say we are importer, now we are declarant. If you are importer, because already more, but the custom give them the self-declarant. Good. If this proposal is approved, the applicable value per kilogram of frozen food shall be as follows, with effect from the date of your approval. 1. Manifested consignment and percentage reduction in benchmark values. It has a table. 1. Up to 20 containers times 20. 5% reduction. Anyway. Obia that means Obia offer frozen food. Nam every neighbor. So nipa nyaba obi nam na bada container here 20 by 20 foot container 20 of them. Your amount we document ni na ba and say amount 5% discount. Who dey above 20 up to 40 your amount 8% discount.
Oh, okay.
Would the above 40 containers bar your amount 12%. The above considerations shall be applicable to any revised or reviewed benchmark values until they decided otherwise. As a council.
And Ocho we come out Commissioner General.
Nti ya we no. So what say special prosecutor can say Labiaka Road, if you read somewhere, she applied for advance ruling and was rejected. Anambwa. The advance ruling is different from this special discount. That's what people do. That's why we need to give people education. The advance ruling say Asaki mekoto nyam America. Me supplier who obi ya me supplier. Me beji every man befa 200 and 100 containers eko Ghana. So every Monday, me 100 containers is have to land in Ghana. Maybe rate no aye would the me $3,000 per container. But say Dominic a bar but top one container and 2 container near the man maybe 8,000 and 6,000. Me and me 500 container. Don't think that my price and Dominic price will be the same. But because Dominic is buying from the same source I'm buying, I have to tell you same. Mami pipa krata chile say ampara price when me turn me tough you. That's the price you have given to me. Any legal document, everything. Me the bag Ghana. Before I started bringing the cargo, no, I say me bag short letter. Come custom say, never way in me find 50 container every month and 100 container every month from the supplier. No. Price also the man in any fruit sukran metria is any because some of them they negotiate fruit for the whole year. What I say? And with the shipping line, because when him say every Monday, Bema will 100 containers. So they already get special fruit from you. Say your friend say Dominic. Obi Mpajo said Dominic container no or no bet you have free for $3,000 to bring the container, which you bought $8,000. I might get $1,500 or $2,000 because I'm giving you 100 containers. So the more there's economics of scale, you know it. Do you understand those things?
Yeah.
So at that time, I said, let come out and say, Mama, advance ruling. That was what they rejected. I think they rejected it because at that time they had already given special benchmark values. So can I say, my special benchmark value 2019 or so.
And after the rejection, no.
After the rejection, no.
Almost I applied.
Good. No. So it is only the advance ruling that you apply.
Okay.
That's what the law says.
Okay.
But there's internal memo that says that Obia.
Or the container do be
up to even 18%. So once it was approved, it's become a working document for the customs.
And at the time, discretionary power, that's all.
Good, correct. So the Obi said, me confirm me containers na bar. And me try let before my advance will rejected. But me containers bedu, me never bedu, me the documents na bar. And then we hear according to Munkura in-house policy say. So Obi confirm me say bar, man of this na. That was why the deputy commissioner restored to that policy and give that between 5 to 10%. In fact, they are saying that even after 40, they should give you 18%.
18%.
So I was expecting Commissioner General when you were issuing this statement to admit that truly. Maybe 2 years. So if without admitting, say, or not, he wasn't the one who approved this. When he came to government to office, I tell him say he didn't read handing over note to know what was standing procedure of work analysis. I tell him he has he met his money because I'm hearing elsewhere people say that after Bema buy, they have right to cancel this, but I didn't see any letter anywhere showing that they have right to cancel this internal memo and they went ahead to use their discretion power until I see that memo. There's no letter that to that effect. If there were a letter, when the Commissioner General was issuing this letter, he would have stated that long ago. We've even cancelled this. But he said they even started process to cancel, to stop. That's the working
and for you, as far as you are concerned, and the SC relative to
5% to 10%, no.
5 to 10% of them are Labianca.
It was internal
company, no.
There was
and a regular.
Yes, there's
and I'm
quite sure if you go inside, it's not only Labianca that they gave to, because it's not only Labianca who bring more than
absolutely.
Yes, so many people,
other company,
many people will fall into this if what they did. And I'm sure it's not only Labianca alone that got that 5% or that 6% or that 10% or whatever. There will be many companies who have, because this was an internal document that they agreed.
Whether
it's by law, it's not by law. This was the standard procedure at GRA.
Of course, I agree. It really, in Shishemua, special prosecutor, specifically to this matter, because special prosecutor, a backtrack say from May 2017, so share discount on the amount of phone. You are saying, say, over that period, no, the standard procedure, no, allowed them to do that.
Unless someone come out to say that
there was another memo.
And there was nothing like that. If there were, the Commissioner General statement to the public would have stated. He rather says that, and now let me read to your listeners. He rather stated that he said the authority would like to state for the record that it accord the office of the special prosecutor the respect and any dignity that the OSP carries. Correct. GRA continually looks for every opportunity to improve on revenue as well as block any leakage. To this end, GRA is studying the outcome of the report in details and will not hesitate to ensure that per its mandate, all processes and procedures that are identified to lead to loss of revenue or have the potential to lead to loss of revenue are blocked. In this regard, the authority wishes to state that the comments made by the... Okay, so leave that place. GRA, the last paragraph, the fourth paragraph, GRA wishes to assure the general public that prior to the release of the OSP report, this is what I want you to emphasize on, it had taken steps to streamline and improve on the process of accurately determining values of imported items and products. Okay. With the inauguration of the new GRA Board of Directors in August 2021, the authority took firm steps to deal with practices or procedure that had the potential of reducing or not giving maximum value to transactions at importations. One of the measures was to give a directive in December 2021 that with immediate effect, no discount
must be given
or rebate are given to an items or product at importation and to cancel all existing approved discount.
Okay.
As stated above, GRA is ensuring that all unreasonable exercise of discretion. So what is reasonable and what is unreasonable?
I think it's maybe what can you do in Poye, and the meaning say before 2021 omobe cancels our discount, you know. Officers are a use of discretion discount. Before 2021, no, they had done nothing wrong. Yeah. It was regular. That's your argument.
And if you look at Labianca, when did he get this? It was April 2021.
Yeah.
So it was a standard procedure.
I agree.
So the officer could not. The officer was just carrying
out instructions.
What they've instructed him to do. So I was expecting GRA to come and say, we agree. We even realized so much was leaving. Okay. So but that was a standard procedure at the time. This should have admitted, which they did not. That's hypocrisy. It is hypocrisy to look as if to give somebody a bad name hanging. Yes, I'm not saying that the deputy commissioner or the commissioner is sane. Mm-hmm. And now your friend,
he is saint.
You can't be a saint. Pure, too pure. They haven't done anything bad. Mean to office. Okay. But what is to us, because we've been who documents, is what I'm telling you. So I want you to go back and answer Commissioner Reverend Emisadai. No more business on our office now. When he took over office now, did he read all handing over notes? Did he meet with the officers? Because I understand he's not a custom officer. Neither Damo is a custom officer. And at the time, Nipana or what that at uniform officer, Eduche. Uniform officer at the time, Eduche. Ukwa area, two standard operators: domestic tax and import duties.
Asaki Yamreneko, I was saying, I think largely your point.
I've also heard say this person OSP have written that he want documents from concerning auctioning.
Yeah, auctioning.
I think he didn't mention all the cars. It's all auctioning. And is it cars alone?
No, I think they're cars.
No, I think it should be all auction. Why cars? All auctions, all because general cargo. Every day, general cargo too have been auctioning. To say frozen food has been auctioned before. Tomatoes, mackerel, them have been auctioning.
All auctioned items.
All auctioned items.
Cars.
Now, many of these auction where the milk is no, is the politicians.
My special prosecutor yes, Andrew will get.
Na say na me no unim.
Asaki Awingo.
Me no we say him.
Executive Secretary, Importers and Exporters Association of Ghana. Asaki.
It say you wrong sir. Ya ina ya Nigeria ina ya njitum because the person could say obaba habo and bebre and one company over here. Bebre kwa. Says the discretion powers now was given to GRN. And the Commissioner General he has to go and answer questions because you can't preside over this. He has been there for the past 3 years, isn't it? Is he saying he didn't see this document there before? And even in his own letter, when Special President was exonerating him, in his own letter, he admitted that they are not taking steps to stop it. So whatever the officer did
was regular.
He was aware.
Okay.
You can't go to Commissioner General office every day and say we want to approve for us. One is approved for it. That's why there's a memo to that effect that it was approved. So when it's approved, it now becomes a working document. Then they communicate it to all sector commanders. So when you see such a thing that you won't ask again, you know that already it is standard operating procedure. And rightly so.
Asaki Mame I say.
Maybe I text us and I'll call it. We want to ask 1 or 2 questions there. I'm trying to cry.